Hello, everybody, and welcome to what will probably be the final installment of Domino against the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. box for the foreseeable future. Just because I have been enjoying this, I do want to move on to other heroes, especially going into June. And overall, just looking at everything, I don't love the Baron Zemo scenario. So we'll probably get around back to it at some point. But as for right now, we're just going to fight M.O.D.O.K today and, go whole hog. By chance, I happen to have gotten both the Sarah Garza holding cell and the Sarah Garza upgrade per the other side of the main scheme. This tells you to grab an Adaptoid and set up the holding cell deck and grab a random environment. But yeah, we will get right to it here. So as of right now, because of the upgrade, the Adaptoids have +1 attack, overkill and ranged, and M.O.D.O.K has Retaliate 1, and when we defeat him, we take block counters off, which we can also get off using wild resources, which is why I feel pretty confident going into this scenario, but we'll see if that is just some famous last words or not. But let's get into it and not waste any additional time. So do our hand here. So I am playing a protection deck. I do believe that I edited it from the last episode. So there's not the, who was it? Did I have Legion in the deck? I think I took Legion out. Oh, I'll get one more card. So let me think here. So going into this, I really like this combo. I guess additionally, we can get around to that, but it also feels like if we do a good workout, we can just take the Adaptoid out and then we don't even need to worry about it. I do want to minimize the amount of attacks I make against M.O.D.O.K. simply because of that Retaliate 1. I'm not too concerned, especially because I'm playing protection, so I think I'm going to be able to kind of keep my health in a good place. Oh, I guess additionally, the Adaptoids have Elite. I honestly don't think that's going to come into play, but we'll see. So we're going to keep these cards. I think a good workout's going to take out the Adaptoid, and we'll just figure out how to get these other two into play. Actually, wait. Yeah, I won't be able to put the Sharpshooter into play, but I'll just keep it going into the next turn. I think that will probably be fine. 2, 3. All right, so yeah, I know I replaced the Legion combo with Judo Skill just to try to maximize. Okay, but I do feel good about this. I don't really want to burn up these two cards. Stop hitting yourself in Desperate Defense, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure we have a full suite of 3 for each of them, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Let's flip over, because yeah, I don't need to swap anything out here. And then the top card of my deck, I'm going to use Domino's ability. Oh, but that would be the top card. Okay, let's see. I suppose these 3 cards don't matter to me, so I'm going to put Judo Skill back on top. Draw into Superpower Training. Does that change anything? Because that's a remove 3, but I only have a thwart of 1, and I don't have my thwarting event. So I think the best thing to do right now is to just do a good workout. Drop those 2. So we're doing 4, 5 damage. Get rid of the Adaptoid. And when the Adaptoid is defeated, you remove 1 all-purpose counter from an environment. I think I kind of missed out on that the last time I played with this when I did Nick Fury. And this goes away. At this point, I almost feel like getting the Superpower Training out might not be the worst thing. And then I can go get the pistol back. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get this out. And just hope that I draw into my... Oh, I should do that too. Hope that I draw into my thwart event so that I can just take this out and go get my pistol. And I will just be keeping the Sharpshooter in my hand for the foreseeable future. I guess at this point, it is 1 Retaliate damage. But I really wholeheartedly think that I'm going to be able to pretty much keep my health in pretty good condition here. So let's just put 2 damage there. I'll take 1 Retaliate damage. So we're both at 8. And then I will pass the turn. So let's draw a new hand. Okay, that's good. I like where this is going. Put this back on top. I don't even know that I need to put it back on top for this. We've got some options here. Okay. We'll see where this goes. Oh. Okay, yeah, no, I wasn't going to do that anymore. I should also keep in mind that I can get rid of this. And actually, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Okay, thinking about my next turn. Put this on top. thwart this away, get the gun back, do this, and then I will have Digging Deep back in my hand. I can just holding cell. Yeah, actually, I think the next turn is going to be very fruitful. Obviously, we'll have a mystery card, but I think it's going to be very fruitful. So let's move into the turn, or into the villain phase. We got right there. He's going to attack me for 1, and I'm not that concerned. I forgot to even say that. So I took out the Scientist Supreme and I put in Sauron. Heal 3 damage from the attacking enemy, and you have a tough stats card. Okay, so we have Sauron in here, kind of as a thematic, like mad scientist overload thing. But okay, so that's a bit of a setback. But you know what? I would prefer to just have Sauron go to the discard pile than have to like deal with his cards. I do know that I think the cards in his kit, in his encounter set, do call him back. So we could still be seeing him. So we shouldn't be celebrating just yet. But and I am currently empty, or I'm currently kind of treated like I'm blank. All right, so that's not a huge setback. It kind of is a huge setback now that I say it out loud. I'm going to take a damage, getting rid of the tough. So how about we do this? And I just had a was that Fallout Boy song? Let's be alone together. Okay, Digging Deep. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to progress through here. So we're going to then get Sarah Garza, and she is a 2/2 5 health ally. And when her attacks have overkill and range, which actually is good here because we need to get through. I just wish we had piercing, but we'll be able to get through the tough, or we get past retaliate. And then when this card leaves play, flip it over and place it in the holding at the bottom of the holding cell deck. So we don't want to lose her. I have a lot of faith that we'll be able to kind of get around pretty well here. I think once you get the ball rolling, you're in pretty good condition. But let's see. We've done that, and I guess then at that point we have nothing to lose here. So right place, right time. We'll reveal the top card. It's a wild, but we don't get the boost. So we still clear this, put that in the victory display. But then Superpower Training allows us to go get a identity-specific upgrade. And I will grab the pistols. And put a token there. All right, so then, at least I got to exhaust. So it wouldn't be the worst thing. Oh, this has additionally ranged. I forgot about that in a past game. Actually, we are very well set up for this scenario. So let's do the pistol because it might only be for 1. Okay. Well, it's going to be for 1 anyway. So break the tough. I'm going to flip down and exhaust to get rid of the memories of Armageddon, my obligation. Which will free me up. Do I want to swap my cards at all? Outlaw would be nice to have. I will do that. I will use my ability to swap for Outlaw. You know what? I don't think it's going to matter. I'm going to be discarding everything down. I want to keep the Sharpshooter because I think that's going to be super important going into everything. But then we'll deal 2 damage to M.O.D.O.K. We have ranged, so we just have the 1 consequential damage. And is there anything here? When this stage would be complete, put an Adaptoid minion into play. Otherwise, remove all threat if there. So we just need to burn this down as quickly as possible. But we do have a little bit of forgiveness. Obviously, the Adaptoids are going to get more and more deadly. But yeah, I'm going to keep this ready back up. We'll see how this goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I know this is probably going to go on top. We're going to have another mystery card. Okay, we'll be able to get Judo Skill online and Sharpshooter. Yeah, this okay. I can see us using every part of the Buffalo here. I'd kind of like to have one flappable, but I kind of want Sharpshooter even more. So we'll see where this goes. We get another threat. And he schemes, which this could be a very big swing in the game. Ooh, we got lucky. Okay. So this only was up by 3. We are at 6 of 7. All we need to do is just not have this encounter card be the villain schemes. This needs 2 energy resources. Okay. Surge. Whew, we're playing with fire. M.O.D.O.K gets +5 hit points. After his hit points are reset, discard this card. Okay. So right now he is at 13. But I feel good. I feel like we're going to make our way here. We just have to get him to reset, and this goes away. At this point, do I want to swap my... At this point, I don't think so, because I plan to just burn my entire hand. So, yeah, let's just do that. Let's we don't need to recover. I want to get an attack out. We will, and I don't have 3 of any reason. So I could actually use the jackpot to just take a thing off. I don't want to do that though. I'm going to put jackpot on top. Change of fortune. Okay, so does that change anything for me? Well, I know the sharpshooter and pistols are going to do a lot of good work. So let's do genius into sharpshooter, which makes it so that when we make a ranged attack, you discard the top card of your deck and you do an additional 1 damage for each resource discarded that way. So we are primed and ready here because we know this is jackpot. I don't foresee us defeating a minion this turn. What we're going to do is we're going to put out Judo skill, which comes with 3 counters on it. At this point, I actually think I probably should just get burger tokens for my all-purpose counters here. But okay, so this will allow us to, when we go to defend, remove a Judo counter. The enemy gets -2 attack for that attack. So that's actually going to be really good here because he does have the boost. So he does have a natural 2 right now, but I think we're going to be good. So let's do the pistols, which also does the sharpshooter. And my guess is we know this is jackpot. I'm trying to think. Oh, interrupt happens before the response. Okay, so we technically have both of them. So we're going to do a total of 4 damage with the pistol. That way, and bring him down to 9. This will shuffle back in. Yeah, I have a lot of faith that we can do a lot of good work here. Okay, so then we are going to attack with Sarah. Put 2 more damage on him. Put him down to 7. And then, oh, I didn't even think about that. We gotta. Okay, sorry. We're gonna put him back up to 9. We're gonna thwart for 2 over here because my thwart is so weak. Then we'll bring him down to 7 over here. We are kind of playing with fire because if we get the villain schemes, I take retaliate. If we get the villain schemes, then we're gonna get another environment. But last time I think I did pretty well, so I'm not that concerned. We're gonna run out of activations on Sarah though. Oh, we're gonna ditch that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we defend and take no damage, we deal damage equal to our defense. We will take a retaliate damage off of that, but that still seems pretty good. And then right place, right time is going to be super helpful in the next turn. Okay, so that we could be pretty good condition. I'm just taunting the game to take us out though. All right, so he goes to attack. I am going to make a defense. And so I'm defending for 3. He's got a natural 2 right now. I'm going to Judo skill just so that he has a base of 0. And then we're going to see 3 boost icons. 1 boost icon. Okay, so we are in the clear to then do stop hitting yourself. We will take a damage from the retaliate, but we're going to put 3 damage onto him. All of them closer to getting rid of this. Then our encounter card is... Okay, Sauron lives. So we actually could have been very close to hitting that. When defeated, The player who defeated the scheme searches the encounter deck and discard pile for Sauron and deals it to himself as a face down encounter card. So that comes in with 3 threats. And we can't deal with this, or we can't deal with the main scheme until I get rid of this. So we are going to be going toe to toe with Sauron this turn. I just know it. Okay. It seems like a bit of a waste to put. Well, no, it doesn't seem like it's Digging Deep. It's not a waste. So we're going to put Digging Deep back on top. We're going to swap it with the Armored Vest. All the better. Actually, that's all the better. Well, I suppose it isn't all the better. We're just going to burn it for right place, right time. So yeah, right place, right time. Is that the correct call, though? We have no other way to get rid of Sauron Lives. What is his stats again? He's a 2/2, 1 revealed. Put life drain attachment and reveal it. So I don't remember. Oh, wait, his life drain. Nope, those are the Eyes of Sauron. Okay, so I don't remember precisely what life drain does. So maybe we want to make our push through real quick. So let's do the pistols, revealing 2 cards. So one of them is going to be Digging Deep. The other one's going to be Lucky and Good. Cool. So Digging Deep goes back to my hand. So that's 4 wild resources because we count them up double. So then we put M.O.D.O.K down to 0 with the pistols. When he is defeated, remove 2 locks from the holding cell, which means that we get the Flying Inhuman, and we can put 2 more counters there. Okay, this frees us up. Then we put him back up to 10. We get rid of the armor. And okay, so then the Flying Inhuman is a 2/1 with 5 health. It's aerial. Does not count towards your ally limit. And in response, after he thwarts, remove 1 threat from another scheme. Okay, so that's not going to be helpful here because we can't get rid of any threat from there. But that does mean that we have a way to use our 2 Inhumans to get rid of this and then use right place, right time to just put us in a very good position. So we're going to do that. Thwart for 2. Then thwart for another 2. Get rid of Sauron Lives. You have 1. You are 3. I think at this point we're going to need to just be saving Sarah exclusively to attack M.O.D.O.K. I don't think we don't want to do anything. Well, we've only got 1 more activation out of her. Oops. Sorry, now I'm just bumping everything. We've done that. Then we're going to save the Armored Vest because I think that's, well, we could save the Digging Deep just to put it back on top. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So right place, right time over here. And good workout. So we clear all 5. Excellent. And then at this point, I think we're just like primed and ready to do another judo skill and then just like avoid all responsibilities. That's physical. Oh, okay. Yeah, we are in a golden spot here. Okay, so actually we can repose. We will have a defense of 5. If we judo skill, which I think the wise thing here, and the sign that I will have done this deck correctly, is that judo skill will not be in play. We'll have no counters on it, and I will have won the game. Like I think just continually using judo skill, drawing through. Actually, that's pretty good. You're probably very likely to draw into a second copy before this one's burned up. So yeah, we're just going to keep judo skilling. We're going to do a repose and deal 3 damage to him as a defense event. It seems a little bit okay. Oh yeah, and then these 2 can go towards probability field. Oh, I suppose we're going to burn up everything, I think. Unless we burn up this. Then we put this back on top because when we use the, yeah, okay. I know what I'm doing. Okay. These are the kind of decisions you'd be making during your turn and not before everything begins. Okay, so he goes to attack me. I will defend, bring his attack down to 1. And repose. He attacks me. I've got a defense of 5. Attacks me for 2. I defend all of it. I deal 3 damage to him, so he goes down to 7. Then we do the encounter card. Which actually, if anything, I'm kind of looking for an Adaptoid here. Discard an upgrade or support you control. Well, you know what? We're doing fine. We don't... Of all these things, Judo skill is already used up most of what it's good for. That was pretty close. And then, let's see here. So then we go into our turn. Okay, probability field is not going to be great here, although it's going to make our defenses better going into the next turn. So let's put Digging Deep back on top, replacing it with Flow Like Water. Oh man, I see the appeal of both of these cards. But I am going to... Oh, yeah, sorry. Then we're going to use Sharpshooter. Or we're going to use the pistol with Sharpshooter. So this, obviously, against M.O.D.O.K. That's pretty obvious at this point. So you've got the 2, 3, 4. So Digging Deep goes back to my hand. We deal 4 damage. Put him down to 3. Then we will... Are we going to carry Flow Like Water over to our turn? I don't think we're going to carry anything over. We're going to put Probability Field out, which means that when I use a basic power, I discard the top card of my deck and get +1 for each of the resources. Don't have to exhaust it, which is the important part. All right, then he's at 3. We're going to ditch that, I think. Well, we're going to get another Inhuman here. So attack for 3. He has Retaliate, so this one goes up to 3 damage on it, which means we cannot make any more attacks against M.O.D.O.K with the Flying Inhuman. Sarah Garza goes to 4. We hit him for 3. He bounces back to 0. We remove these. God, this is such a... I love this loop. We get the Strong Inhuman. Put these back on top. Yeah, we're good. Is that... No, there's only 4. Okay, so then the Strong Inhuman has Toughness. And does not count towards your ally's limit. Is 1, 3, and 7 health. Alright, so then we go back to 10. Do I want to... At present, I don't know how promising this turn is going to be. Maybe we save the Strong Inhuman because she's got the Tough. And... she is going to be she's basically the only Inhuman we have left. So I think we're going to use the Strong Inhuman. Oh, but then she's... Okay, we'll see what happens. Yeah, but we're not going to attack is the long and short of it. I think actually, we are probably in fine position to make this a very quick game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get an encounter card. Do I... Oh, wait, no. I've already... Yeah. 1. Okay. I thought I only had 2 copies of Digging Deep. I was like, really? Right, so we're putting Jackpot back on top. So yeah, I think we are in a prime position going into the next turn. Probability Field makes this so nice, and the pistols make it so nice where Domino can just defend because she's going to be making attacks anyway. All right, so yeah, Jackpot back on top. I might even just burn the Digging Deep for repose. Yeah, okay. So we go here. Goes up. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know if having 2 encounter cards is going to be at all threatening to us. Okay, so he goes to attack me. I defend and play repose. So I am defending for 5 against a natural 1. Okay, so then 3 damage. That's a defense, so it doesn't even trigger the retaliate. Then encounter cards, and actually, let me think this through. If I could just get another mental resource, it'd be so nice to just throw jackpot. You don't have that. So we are going to have to probably burn through all of M.O.D.O.K's health. If I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, that wouldn't have mattered. Okay, Shadow of the Past, of course. Put in Topaz, which means we then put a copy of Superpower Feedback. After you resolve an ability on your identity or an identity-specific card to take a damage, we are at 6. I'm not too concerned. We'll bump all this stuff out of the way real quick because we're getting a little complicated here. Each player may either take 1 damage or place 2 threat here. The bird's going to take the 1 damage. So we go down to 5. This is rough only because... Oh, I didn't even do the probability field. That didn't matter. I was never too concerned about that. And then... Oh, these get shuffled in. We're playing at such a nice high level that the probability field didn't even come into play. Although that would have been a chance for us to maybe get digging deep. You never know. Other encounter card is Reverse Engineering. Attached to M.O.D.O.K, he gets plus X, where X is the printed card. Oh, okay. When revealed, tuck an upgrade you control under here. Otherwise, tuck the top card of your deck under here. Ooh. Probability field. Okay, so he gets plus X scheme, plus S attacks. After M.O.D.O.K hit points reset, discard this card. He is at 7 right now. So actually, we are probably in a very good spot to not even have that be that threatening. I mean, we're certainly not going to die to this. I do not think that's even on the table. All right, so let me think here. Yeah, I think the Strong and Human plus Jackpot is going to be enough to reset this. So the Reverse Engineering is not even going to be a problem. Oh, but my text box is blank. Wait, it's not. It's not blank. It's just when you activate an ability. So I will take a damage from doing this action. So I will take a damage, go down to 4. Put this on top. Get Genius. Then I'll take 1 more damage from the pistol activating, but at that point M.O.D.O.K will just be reset and I will go down to Alter Ego. Okay, so we'll take another damage from the Superpower Feedback. We'll do the pistol, so we'll make a ranged attack of 3, 4. Oh, and this will shuffle back in, so we will do that in just a second. So 4 puts him down to 3. The super strong, or the Strong and Human will attack. The retaliate is after everything. So Strong, it's still going to take a damage, but that puts down to 0. This goes away. That gets discarded, so we won't be seeing probability field for the remainder of the game. We remove the 2 counters from here. We get the Psionic Inhuman. M.O.D.O.K goes back up to 10. The Psionic Inhuman is 1/1/5. Responsibility of after this ally thwarts, remove 1 lock counter from a holding cell. So we got him at just the most inopportune time. And all this gets shuffled. Oh, we're going to see probability field. My bad. Because my text box is now blank. So we are going to... Oh, I don't even need to do exhaust for this. Okay. Well, all the better. We'll take 1 more damage, though. Oh, I won't, because I don't have any identity-specific things. I will. Okay, so I'm just going to take 1 damage anyway. I am going to swap... Stop hitting yourself with probability field. We'll take a damage. I will then do Genius. Get my probability field back out. Do I swing with the Psionic Inhuman? It is 1 damage. Put him down to 9. think I do. Well, no, I don't want to do that. Do I care about Topaz? Topaz schemes for 1. I don't think I care about Topaz. I probably want to, if I can, get rid of that. If I don't see a plan to just do 10 damage next turn. But we've got 3, 4, probably 5, 6, maybe 7. Yeah, we're probably golden going into this turn. I say all this very confidently. Well, we're not scheming out, that's for sure. That's one thing that's definitely not happening. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we have a card to discard. We have, yeah, I think we're winning. I think we're winning next turn. So we bump this up to 3. When this stage is completed, set aside Adaptoid Environment into play. Otherwise, remove all threat from here. Shuffle each Adaptoid minion from the discard pile into the encounter deck. I don't know that I did that last time either, but I feel like I only got 1 upgrade, so it wasn't the biggest problem. Okay, so then we schemes for a base of 2 and 1. So we total of, wow, we are just lucking out here. I'm not concerned about the main scheme. We're gonna win. I just did not want to run into that early. Oh, wait, actually, sorry. Forgot about this. So, yeah, he schemed for a total of enough to put yeah, that extra 1 brings us to 7. So we remove all the threat. We then put a random Adaptoid environment into play. So it's got each Adaptoid gains Villainous and the Psionic trait. Okay, so they've got Elite, +1 attack, Overkill, Ranged, and Villainous. But the good news is that we take this 1 Adaptoid. We don't have any other ones, correct? Yeah. We take that 1 Adaptoid and shuffle it in. He doesn't have, and they don't have guard, so we do not care. And my encounter card is an Adaptoid. Okay. So 1, 2, Overkill, Ranged, Villainous, Psionic, Elite. They do not have guard. It does not matter to me. All right, so we're going to discard Outlaw to get rid of this. So let's just discard this card. Then do I need to? I will recover 4, go up to 6, flip over just in case Retaliate was going to be a problem. I don't think it is. Like I said, Domino does not need to attack. So then we move to over here. So we are going to replace. I don't know if we're replacing anything. I mean, I could put out Diamondback. And Diamondback, okay, I think we're overcomplicating this. We're going to put Diamondback on top. Get Pip the Pug. Then we are going to do a good workout for 6. Oh, so yeah, this is where Retaliate is going to come into play. So for 6, ram down to 4. I take a Retaliate damage. Then I don't even need the Inhumans, which is fine. The pistol will do 3 damage. Put him down to 1. And anybody but these 2. Yeah, just have the strong Inhuman attack and take out M.O.D.O.K. I felt very confident going into this. I actually did not need to use her wild resources as much as I thought I was going to just start taking lock counters off. She can just dole out, 7 to 10 damage in a turn pretty easily and just burn through M.O.D.O.K. Yeah, that was pretty fun. I hope you all enjoyed it, but until next time, when I guess we will be into where are we in the month? I don't even know. I think we will be into June. And I think the next person I'm going to play with is I'd like to try to give Iceman a try. So it might be Iceman, maybe it'll be Valkyrie, just to give me some Asgard love. I haven't played with Valkyrie in a little bit, but either way, until next time, I will see you all later, and thank you for your time.